Welcome back, everyone. You know, every once in a while, the right cause, the right people, and the right event, they just sort of coalesce, and all of a sudden you've got something that's a worthy cause. You have the right people, it's fun, and it's interesting. Well, this is the 4th year that right here in Saratoga, there's an event called the Purple Tie Affair. And joining me today is someone who's been here many times, Laura DiRado, who's the co-chair for the Purple Tie Affair.
Correct.
And your co-chair, Mike
Thank
Miller.
you.
Yes.
Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice
Glad
to have
to be
you
here.
here.
Yes.
And outside of the fact that at first I thought it was the Olympics, you got some hardware
A little
on
bit
there,
of playing.
Mike.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to explain to you what this is all about. Laura, you've been here before.
Yes.
For National Museum of Dance, but also for the Purple Tie Affair.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a background on this.
Well, we started it 4 years ago as a fundraiser to raise money for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society and through their team and training sports participation program. Mm-hmm. We have over 300 people come every year. Great band, food, great time.
Yeah, now you're using a phrase that a lot of us don't immediately understand. Team and training program. Mike, this is a national program.
Correct.
Explain how it works.
So, greater than 20 years ago, the Leukemia Society, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society created the Team and Training Sports Endurance Program to allow people an opportunity, especially like family members and loved ones that are in the fight against cancer, to do something while their loved one is going through the battle. And so they created this program where in 3 months' time, we can show you how to do a marathon, we can show you how to do a century ride, a triathlon, with the top coaches and so forth, in exchange for fundraising for blood cancers.
Got it. Now, what that means is, let's say you've got something on your bucket list. You wanted to hike the Grand Canyon, right? You can do any number of different things that you may have thought about doing. You can contact them. They'll set up a program to train you for 3 months to be able to do that in exchange for raising a certain amount of money for Leukemia Lymphoma Society.
Correct.
Right? Okay. Wow,
Correct.
that's such a cool idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I opened with that. You know, every once in a while an idea and a cause and people get together and all of a sudden it really takes off.
Right, and it's been a very successful program. It's been over 25 years for Team and Training.
Yes,
and since I think they were the first really big fundraising sports endurance program, now you have all kinds. You have the Tour de Cure for diabetes, you have different heart association.
Oh, no, there's all kinds
there's
of
so
stuff.
many of them that were all
Sure.
sort of modeled after the Team and Training
Breast
program.
cancer.
Now, the money that's raised, Mike, this is for national research.
Correct.
For leukemia, lymphoma. However, I think there's an important caveat here. Some of the funds stay local.
And we do that intentionally. So a portion of the proceeds go to Nick's Fight to Be Healed Foundation for
Albany.
Pediatric Cancer, and they support the Melody Center for Pediatric Cancer at Albany Medical Center.
And what kind of support do they give?
So families in need, you know, being diagnosed, having your child diagnosed with cancer is really obviously a life-changing event.
Yes, absolutely.
And Nick's Foundation really provides all sorts of things, from a comfort bag for the children and the parents to financial support of families in need. They went through this dramatic diagnosis, so they really want to be there. There's a lot of families and a lot of needs in our area, and they help support that program.
And you know, and it takes people with the kind of knowledge of the kind of stress and the kind of challenges that a family has. I mean, you know, you don't think about this on a day-to-day, but getting that news, especially if it's a child, I'm a grandparent now. I can't even imagine what that would feel like. And here's the organization to say, you know, not only do we know...
We got your back.
We got your back, yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
Boy, is that something. The event is at the National Museum of Dance, which is an absolutely stunning place.
Yes.
In the rotunda, but the museum.
The whole museum. The whole museum stays open,
right.
so people can walk around, check out the exhibits, have a quiet moment. We have a whole hallway of hope and remembrance that honors all of the kids that have been battling cancer in our area that Nick's Fight puts together. So if you have a more meaningful moment, or you want a more meaningful moment, you can go and do that. There's a photo booth, there's food, there's raffles, there's you name it.
And I have to mention something. There's this little 9-piece band.
Yes, the best band.
Yeah,
They're
that's
great.
right. The accents, right?
Yes, the accents.
Of the event.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
so let's just say it puts dance in the dance museum that night.
Absolutely,
You know,
yeah.
Anybody can't sit still? Anybody that can sit still for that, forget about it.
You know, we started with this being a very serious topic, right?
Yes, that's right.
When everybody shows up that night, they want a celebration of life.
Yeah,
they want
there
the
you
dance
go.
museum to come
It's
to life.
really
and the
a
accents
celebration.
really help us get off the ground. They've been
Yes.
fantastic.
And once again, Sully and Longfellows is involved.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know the catering is great and whatever. But think about it. And I think the tickets were $75. You were telling
Yep,
me, right?
75.
I mean,
Yes.
come on, you know. And that money is 100% of that money.
Correct.
Is going into Leukemia, Lymphoma Society.
With a portion going local.
Portion going local. So it's going directly into research on a national level, and on a local level, funds are going directly to help the families in need in our
Correct.
communities.
And to tell you how much that money has done, the team and training program itself in its 20-plus year history has raised almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
In 1964, the cure rate for ALL for a child was 4%.
Right.
Today, it's over 90%.
Wow.
So a lot of that is due in no small part to the efforts of LLS.
Good. Well, this is a big turnout every year. I think
Yeah.
last year you were telling me you had like 300.
Every year, more than 300 people.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on.
Yeah, it's a great
So,
turnout.
and it's a wonderful time of year to do it. It's coming up. It's right around the corner. The 21st. Was that Saturday?
Saturday. Yep, Saturday.
Saturday the 21st at the National Museum of Dance, which is right on South Broadway in Saratoga. The museum itself is worth going to see,
And
of course.
the museum will be all lit up in purple, like
Yeah,
as every
got
year.
it.
So you'll see it from the road. Very easy to spot in South Broadway.
Got it. Well, Laura, it's great to see you as always. Mike, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Really, thank you
Same here.
for all your work on something like this. This is seriously important stuff. And you put together, like I said, the right cause, the right people, and the right event. That works.
Yes.
Thank
Purple
you.
Tie
Yes.
Affair, January 21st, Saturday, National Museum of Dance. You can go to the website. What is it? purpletieaffair.org?
.org.
.org.
Yep.
purpletieaffair.org. All right, Mike, great to meet you.
Thank you.
Laura, great to see you as always.
Thanks for having us back.
You're welcome. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.